Only a few stones actually hit me, and obviously they don't hurt. This coat has been through a war, possibly two. Pebbles are nothing. It's built for grenades. So Mida says, not only do I detect fact and a bit of humour in here, but I was wondering whether this is a metaphor for being a feminist. The small obstacles are something we blow away. We've got bigger fish to fry.
So that's a quote from How to Be a Woman, and it's the opening chapter where I'm describing the worst birthday anyone's ever had. It was my 13th birthday, and I was walking across some wastelands, and some boys started shouting at me, and then they started throwing stones at me. And I felt like turning around to them and saying, you know, I'm already oppressed enough simply by being a woman. You don't need to throw stones at me as well.
Yes.
Society is throwing enough stones at me as it is. So yeah, so no, it is very much a metaphor. But you know, within that metaphor there, cunningly, and I'm making this up as I go along because I haven't thought about it, feminism is the coat that you're wearing. You know, in that thing I was wearing a huge army coat of my dad's that had been through several wars. And that's what feminism is. It's the coat that will protect you. It has been through several wars. However many problems there may be being a woman or a girl now, compared to the problems that we had 100 years ago, 150 years ago, you know, we are definitely, there's no better time in history to be a woman than now. We're not getting burnt at the stake anymore. Hair products have improved immeasurably, so frizzy hair need not be a problem. You know, we have Benedict Cumberbatch's face. You know, things are definitely getting better.
Things are improving.
Yes.
For sure. No, I think that's so true. I think feminism and the feminist movement and finding a community of women through feminism and all of these things have sort of like, it feels like have been creating this force field around me which has been sort of insulating me from all sorts of cold weather sexism and patriarchy. So I totally relate.
Well, it's that saying, isn't it, kind of like standing on the shoulders of giants.
Yes.
And I say I'm standing on the shoulders of aunts.
Yes.
Because that's who they are. All these women that came before that have done these things, all the little laws that they brought in, you know, all the marches that they went on have incrementally made my life better. You would not be sitting there and I would not be sitting here if it wasn't for probably 20 women who went out there and changed things. But that's the beautiful thing, that's, you know, one person can change things for millions of people. One person can alter the future, and everything that I write, the idea of writing my manifesto was everyone, I genuinely believe everyone has one idea, however tiny, that could change the world. And we need all those little ideas. That's the only way the world changes, is by everybody who has that idea making sure that we have a society that is structured so that if you have a great idea, it can be heard by the right people and can be put into action. That's the idea of democracy.